It is January 2023. Humanity has gone mad with artificial intelligence. Or maybe not yet. I would like to extend an invitation for a brief interview about the current excitement surrounding artificial intelligence, specifically the generative pre-trained transformer created by OpenAI known as ChatGPT. This language model had its debut on November 30, 2022, and within 49 days of its release, on January 19, 2023, a Google search for ChatGPT yields over 142 million results. Video creators on YouTube are also capitalizing on the hype by crafting clickbait titles on the topic. Even mainstream television channels have joined in the discussion, further fueling the interest in ChatGPT. ChatGPT, please could you define yourself?
I am ChatGPT, a large language model developed by OpenAI. I have been trained on a vast amount of text data and can generate human-like responses to a wide range of questions and prompts. I can understand and respond to natural language, and can assist with tasks such as language translation, text summarization, and conversation.
Can you be used effectively to make money?
Yes, ChatGPT and other language models like it can be used effectively to make money in a variety of ways. For example, businesses can use a language model like ChatGPT to improve customer service by automating responses to common customer queries. Language models can also be used for content creation, such as generating product descriptions or writing articles for websites. Additionally, a language model can be used to create chatbots that can be integrated into mobile apps or websites to engage with customers and provide them with information.
How would you rate the quality of your answers to the questions asked?
As a language model, I am not capable of self-evaluation or rating my own performance. However, my answers are based on the information and patterns in the data I have been trained on. I try my best to provide accurate, relevant, and helpful information based on the questions asked. However, I can make mistakes or not understand certain questions or context. If you have any concern or any specific feedback regarding my answers, it would be helpful for the improvement of my performance.
Can a user sign off on the content you generate as their own?
As a language model, I am a tool that generates text based on patterns and information it has learned from the data it has been trained on. The text generated by me is not original work created by the user, and therefore it cannot be signed off as their own. However, the text generated by me can be used as a starting point or as inspiration for further editing, rewriting, and customizing by the user. It's important to note that any use of my generated text should comply with copyright laws, and giving credit to the original sources if any is used. Additionally, it's always good practice to check the terms of service and licensing agreements of the language model or its provider before using it for any commercial or public use.
Is there an easy way to effectively check whether a text has been generated by artificial intelligence?
There is no one definitive way to determine whether a text has been generated by an artificial intelligence system, but there are some techniques that can be used to help identify AI-generated text. Some of these techniques include checking for patterns in the text. AI-generated text often exhibits patterns or repetitions that can be indicative of machine-generated content. Check for style and grammar. AI-generated text may lack the natural flow and coherence of human-written text, or may contain grammatical errors. Check for factuality. AI-generated text may contain factual errors, inconsistencies, or lack of context. Check for originality. AI-generated text may use language and phrases that have been seen before. Check with AI-generated text detection tools. There are several AI-generated text detection tools available online, which can be used to check whether a text has been generated by an AI or not. It's important to note that these techniques are not foolproof and can be influenced by the complexity and quality of the AI model and the data it was trained on.
Do you believe that the information you provide could cause legal problems or result in financial penalties for the end user?
As a language model, I am a tool that generates text based on patterns and information it has learned from the data it has been trained on. I cannot predict or guarantee that the information I provide will not cause legal problems or result in financial penalties for the end user. It's the user's responsibility to ensure that the use of my generated text complies with any applicable laws and regulations, and that it does not infringe on any intellectual property rights or other legal rights. It is important to be aware that using AI-generated text, especially in commercial or public-facing context, may have legal implications such as copyright infringement, defamation, and trademark infringement. It's always good practice to check the terms of service and licensing agreements of the language model or its provider before using it, and to consult with legal counsel if there is any uncertainty regarding the legal implications of using my generated text.
WebTech TV is a brand new channel on YouTube. We are just starting to create video content and are learning all the time. This video is our first video, is a bit experimental. We would appreciate any feedback, good or bad. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. If you don't like it, please let us know in the comments what we can improve. Time for conclusions. Is ChatGPT overhyped? The narrative of many sources suggests that AI-generated content copywriting can generate revenue in the hundreds or thousands of dollars per day. The question then is this true or just clickbait? AI can be used as a tool to accelerate work, inspire, generate mock-ups, correct errors, translate, provide insights, and much more. However, it is purely a tool, not magic. In our view, ChatGPT is the extended successor to the Google search engine, a form of search engine finally adapted to the 21st century. Just as with Google search you can find inspiration, knowledge, material to use, etc. With ChatGPT you can access all this. In both places, the results are based on correctly formulated prompts. Google, however, will give them to you in the form of links to sites, while ChatGPT will give them in the form of human speech. Just as you won't build a business on copying content from Google search results, we don't think you should do so with content generated by ChatGPT. Remember, it's a tool, not magic. However, well-chosen tools used in the right way can greatly improve and even automate your work, or more often than not, some part of it. And finally, the most important, don't even try to sell AI-generated content as your own. Sooner or later you will run into someone who will easily expose that the content in question was generated by a particular model and not by you. The consequences of this can be manifold, but long-term.